Good afternoon. My name is Aziza Anjum, and I am an apprentice OD practitioner at the London Borough of Hounslow. I've been there just over 13 months, so I joined at the end of January last year, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's called an apprentice OD practitioner, and I work in the OD team. I'm currently doing a level 3 in learning and development. And the best way I could describe OD is it's kind of like the development of an organization through its people and ensuring that the colleagues who are our customers, if that makes sense, have the best opportunities to learn, grow, and develop, whether that be through behaviors, coaching, apprenticeships, just any way we can get them to skill themselves and be the best that they can be. My background's in hospitality management, and that was my full-time post before coming to Hounslow. But I recognised that I wanted to kind of grow and develop myself and to be able to reflect my potential on paper, if that makes sense. So I approached Virtual College, obviously explaining my circumstances, and they identified to me that an OD apprentice role had become available. The process for that was really easy. It was just a matter of me applying, sending my CV through. I was then guaranteed an interview. And through that, I had a lot of preparation and a lot of support from the virtual college to ensure that I was best prepared for that interview. Spot is really good at they have a seats drop in every Thursday. So that's where kind of PAs and virtual college will come in and young people can attend. But also they had a session at the Spot. So my line manager now actually went to the Spot to speak to other care experienced individuals about what the job role entailed, what an apprenticeship was, and what the requirements would be, just to ensure that they had that entire understanding and they were able to make an informed decision as a result of that. We're very good at kind of ring fencing those opportunities and giving care leavers the best possible opportunity to kind of be successful. It's that idea of also coaching the care leavers. So in my case, thankfully, I was quite experienced in terms of doing interviews, but I still had a lot of nerves. So virtual college were able to take that personalised approach. There isn't that kind of one size fits all. And same with Hounslow, they really do take that personalised approach with young people. And I would say they are quite trauma informed as well. So any issues or any worries or anxiety you might have, it's able to be addressed. So my interview, thankfully, was face to face, and I think face to face is probably the most effective way to have an interview because it takes away any of those nerves, any technological issues or anything like that. You're able to be in the room, be present, and feel that atmosphere for what it is as well. I'm really grateful for the opportunity that I've had, and I feel like I've learned a lot about myself and I've achieved a lot. But if I had to select one, I would potentially say I'm designing and delivering a workshop in terms of equipping managers with the skills to best support care experienced individuals and young people that are from vulnerable environments. I would say that was a really successful workshop, and I was able to see it from beginning to end. And yeah, it's one of my biggest achievements to date. I would say most definitely, I think it was reinforced by the fact that this organization was previously my corporate parent. And I think if you haven't had necessarily a very positive experience of your own care experience, that can open up a whole can of worms and it can be kind of triggering in some ways. But I was very grateful to kind of have a very supportive team, and any issues that I have, I'm able to kind of approach. For instance, they're on the fourth floor, I can just literally go up and talk to them. But I was very grateful to kind of have that support network around me and people that were very accommodating and understanding, because I think that's enabled me to kind of make peace with my own care experience and learning that there's so much more to this purple lanyard than just children and adults and housing. There's so much scope, there's so much breadth, and just because you've had one bad experience, it doesn't mean that applies to kind of every experience in the public sector. Yeah, I would say your time management was something that I struggled with. I still kind of do a little bit, because you are kind of autonomous of your own time, so it's how you manage all these competing priorities, how you meet deadlines, but also the fact that being able to balance your own professional boundaries, so you don't not saying yes to everything. So for instance, if someone outside of my team approaches me to do something, it's kind of like, how do I balance what my current capacity is and what I'm able to do, as well as maintaining that relationship with that colleague. And it's a very fine line, but I think it's something that I'm learning to master, and I've developed some pretty effective strategies for both. Career aspirations, well, the dream is one day to be self-employed, and using the skills that I've acquired. But I definitely do see myself staying in the public sector for now, but definitely progressing within this organization. And who knows, maybe I might be head of OD one day. So if something seems scary and if something does seem daunting, I would say go for it and do it, because that's where you will have the most growth in yourself and you'll be proud of yourself.